Hello, my name is Bianca Lenise, and this is my persuasive speech. I unfortunately do not have an audience member at the moment. My sibling is currently at work, and my mom is currently busy cooking. So I don't really have the opportunity to have an audience member right now. Feel free to take off any points. I will now begin my persuasive speech. Why social media should have a higher age limit. How many of you guys have used social media as a kid? Majority of us have, whether it be through YouTube, Instagram, Musically, or even MySpace. As a society, we trust experts such as child psychologists and educators who are consistently advocating for platforms to raise age limits concerning the negative impact it may have on children's mental health. Social media platforms should have a higher age limit to safeguard children from harmful content, cyberbullying, and online predators. Now we will dive into the concerning issue of harmful content that children can access on social media platforms, as well as the lurking danger of online predators. Social media exposes kids to online predators and harmful content. According to the Child Crime Prevention and Safety Center, there are an estimated 500,000 online active predators on social media platforms. The FBI also reports that 89% of sexual advances directed at children occur in internet chat rooms or through instant messaging. If you are not aware, most social media platforms have all of these chat rooms and instant messaging. An example of this could be Instagram's DMs, TikTok's new chat update, Twitter with their chat rooms, games such as Roblox and more all have these specific chat rooms that they are talking about. So because of this, we should be very keen on watching what's going on. The Child Crime Prevention and Safety Center also reported that approximately 40% of children remove their privacy settings on social media platforms. This is a very big thing. As a child, I removed those settings on my social media platforms without even knowing what type of material was going to pop up. A lot of the time, kids may not know the dangers of this, which is exactly why I feel like to even provide an email and sign up for a social media platform, the age limit should be higher. Because if a child can log in and change their own privacy settings, then what good is it? It's not protecting anyone from anything. And according to the Child Crime Prevention and Safety Center, online predators purposely seek out social media websites in order to groom children online. This is a very big thing. Groomers will purposely seek out social media websites such as Roblox or more, apps that they know are famously known for children, and pose as other children with similar interests in order to groom them. Online predators will try to groom the children by using fake profile pictures or pretending to share similar interests and or by offering them gifts and compliments. Majority of the time through social media predators, children will also be exposed to sexually explicit language that they would have not known prior and through explicit images. This is a very big thing. Social media, whenever your privacy settings are taken off, they will not hide sexually explicit. I'm in the middle of a speech. They will not block explicit material. One app that I know for sure does not do this is X or Twitter, whatever you want to refer it as. X does not block explicit material, so definitely need to watch out for that. Now, having explored the dangers of online predators and harmful content, let's now shift our attention to the psychological impacts such as cyberbullying and more. Social media hinders children's mental health and leaves psychological effects. The Social Media's Victim Law Center reports that approximately 73% of teens have experienced cyberbullying through social media platforms. The Social Media Victims Law Center also reports that almost 34% of all children in the U.S. have been cyberbullied at least once, while the other 68% have been harassed on their socials and now face mental health issues. Not only that, but as a result of many cyberbullying, children have resulted in having suicidal thoughts and self harm. This is a very big thing. Cyberbullying is one of the main factors driving towards suicide. Um, it is something that I feel like children don't have to be exposed to, and I feel like this could also be avoided by limiting the age limit because nowadays children often use social media as a way to bring others down. They will do this by exposing each other or posting humiliation stuff for other children in their grades, and this is a very big thing because without them having access to social media they won't have as much of the reach that they now have via social media. And I feel like we could avoid many suicidal sewer slides, sorry, because I don't want to get in trouble, um suicidal stuff or accidents. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation, higher levels of social media use amongst children often lead to depression and more mental effects. This is kind of leading into what I said before. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation, as they said, using social media can often lead to depression and even more mental health effects. An example of this could be whenever children are going through their puberty and they're experiencing these physical changes in their body and they're comparing themselves to older women who may have got things done or older women who are fully developed. A lot of the time this can cause a lot of mental health discourse because a lot of the time this will lower their self-esteem and it'll end up getting them eating disorders or a poor body image. And this happens often via social media, which is another reason why I feel like children should not have access to it, because a lot of the time as a child you are going to compare yourself to the older pretty girl that you see on your TikTok, because this is somebody that you will look up to and admire. And I feel like whenever they're in this vulnerable phase of development that causes them to have more sensitivity to themselves, I feel like by avoiding these social media platforms, it could really help them to develop a more healthy self-esteem, a more healthy body image, and know that they're beautiful just the way that they are. As we wrap up this speech, it is apparent that the effects of social media platforms have on the younger generations. In conclusion, it is evident that raising the age limits on social media platforms is essential to protecting the well-being of children. By limiting their exposure to harmful content, it will lower the chances of cyberbullying as well as online predators and promote offline healthier interactions. As a young teen myself, I can advocate to being exposed to certain things children probably shouldn't happen. As a result of this, it is time for policymakers, parents, and society to recognize the urgency of this issue and take definitive action and ensure the safety of their children. So this is the end of my speech. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah.